Hey everyone, so in this video we are going to see command processing in FTP. For that I'm going to take you in Horizon book and we are going to see that what commands do we have which we can use in FTP. So let's see. As we are already familiar that we need to have the connection between client and server in order to send the file, right? So for that we need some commands and responses. Okay, so whenever we are communicating we need to have some commands, and then we'll get the reply from the server, right? So what commands they that can be, let's see. So as you can see here that commands has been divided into some of the types, some of the groups. So there are basically 6 groups. Okay. So the first one is access command, file management command, data formatting command, defining command, file transferring command, and miscellaneous command. Okay. So let's see firstly the access command. So access command basically is used to for user access like to access the remote systems, right? So for that what we can use the command user passcode. These are pretty not useful thing if I'll say, but not actually these are useful, but it is not important for you to remember all those things. You just need to go through it once, and you need to just know that these things also exist. So user and password will use when we need to have the authentication and all. So in the very first steps we will require that, we'll see that in file transferring phase. So let's move forward and see what file management command is. So file management command, let me take it a bit up. So yeah, so file management command is basically when the user want to access the file which is on the remote computer, means on a different computer. Okay, so these commands we can use in that case. You can read it by yourself. These are not needed with, that is why I'm not focusing more into it. Then comes the data formatting commands. Data formatting commands are basically used when we want to let the user define the data structure or the file type or the transmission mode. Okay, so in that case you can use these commands. These are types, stru and then mode. Then comes the file defining command. These commands define the port number for data connection on the client side. Okay, so for that this port defining command is used. Yeah, so this is PORT and PASV. There's 2 command in this, and there comes file transfer command. In order to transfer your file from one system to another, these command are used. This is RETR and STUR in the AWP. And then like you can use these command when you want to transfer your file, on depends on situation, like where you are using it. So in that cases you can use it. Then comes the responses from the server side. So you know what responses are. So every FTP command generates at least to one response definitely. Then in that case uh, like whenever you send a command, then you get the response from the server. So how that what is its specification, this is mentioned in these things. So we are not going to discuss because these things are not that important. Okay, yeah, so that is all uh, about this commands and responses. Now next we'll see file transfer. So yeah, thank you so much for now.